Hello and welcome to our simulator overview session. In this course, I will tell you about the simulator's toolbars and interface. Now that you know more about a project and that you might have explored it a little bit, you need to know more about simulation. The first habit that you must have before launching a simulation is to use a checker. The checker allows to check the behavior of your model. It will verify that there are no syntax mistakes in your project and that the compiler can correctly run the simulation. So first of all, go to your object that you want to simulate in the SCADE view. Right-click and check. The checker results window will open and tell you if you have or not an error. As here I am using the cruise control example, there is no mistake. So when you want to run a simulation, you first have to verify if you have displayed the code generator toolbar. This toolbar is not displayed by default. You can add it to the interface by right-clicking on any toolbar and check the code generator toolbar. Scroll on the list and use simulation. In the SCADE area, select what you want to simulate. Compile the operator per simulation. Click on Build. When the compilation is complete, in the Errors Log tab, you can see a list of all the files that have been generated. In the Build tab, the last message shows that the command was completed. You can now launch the simulation by clicking on the Run button. Here we are in the simulator interface, which is similar to the Editor 1, but with additional tabs and toolbars. Let's review them one by one. On the top left-hand corner, you will find the play buttons. Just below, you have all your inputs, and on their right, you can see the evolution of the variables during the different steps of the simulation. On the bottom left-hand corner, you can add the watch graph that will help you have a deeper look at some variables and see their evolution on the timing diagram. To have their precise value, look at the box on the right and see how they change during the simulation. Now, let's have a closer look at the play buttons, from left to right. The first 4 buttons are to control the simulation. You can advance the simulation by one step using the step button, or advance by several steps at once by setting how many steps you want to advance in the edit box, and then clicking on Fast Step. If you want to run a continuous simulation, just click on the Continuous Play button. To go back to a step-by-step mode, click on Pause. The last 3 buttons allow you to see or hide the simulation window, the watch window, and the graph window. Between each step of the simulation, you can change the operator's inputs in the Instance tab. By default, this tab shows the operator that you are simulating with its interface, but you can also open the sub-operators to watch their values in the model. When you are done simulating, go back to the editor by clicking on Stop Simulation. Thank you for your attention.